So Notre Dame wrapping up 5 days here at Culver Academies. Brian, when you take a team off campus like this and try to build that bond and camaraderie, how do you carry it over into the rest of the season?
Well, I think it's messaging, right, and consistency in that messaging. So the things that we talk about here, I think it's important that you continue to talk about it and then demand it, right? You know, it's one thing if you talk about it and then you stop demanding it. So hold them to high expectations and expect that every single day.
Talked to a couple of the kids this morning, and they were really struck by the visit from Marcus Luttrell. What do you think hit them the hardest from his visit? Of course, the lone survivor.
Yeah, I think Marcus is his story is genuine. It's real. He touches you from that perspective, and that, you know, as college students, when they're a little tired and their hamstring is tight, they don't have it quite as bad as they think after being shot at and losing so many friends and, you know, representing our country in the manner he did. So I think it gives it perspective. And playing the game of football, they should be very fortunate where you have a man like Marcus defending our country. So I think it gives them great perspective.
Your linebacker, Joe Schmidt, told me that it showed him that there's no limitations in life. How would you describe what the limitations are for this team?
Well, I think maintaining, you know, some of our key players, you know, in terms of keeping them free from injury. As you know, we lost some key guys last year, and it really affected our communication and our ability to function defensively. I think offensively we're going to be in good shape. We've got great depth and skill across the board. I think we need to keep Joe Schmidt on the field. You know, we need to get Kavari back on the field. It looks like we're going to be able to do that. Jared Grace coming back. So that leadership that we lost last year and that communication piece, we need to keep those guys on the field. If we do that, I think we're going to be pretty good.
And nothing more important in communication than your quarterback. How would you describe where Malik Zaire is now as opposed to the end of last season? As this is his show, it's his offense.
Absolutely.
Now.
This is his offense. He's going to run it. And I think really what we are doing is trying to get him to a point where the things that we're going to run are things that he feels comfortable with. And so, you know, we're in installation right now, so we're trying to install a lot of things and then go back, kind of a whole method of, you know, what is he really like? What do we think his real comfort level is? And so I think we're probably a few days away from that in terms of finding out what it is. But get it all in, and then let's kind of go back and go to the things that are really comfortable for him.